What is up, you guys? Nick here. ARK Invest has been on an absolute buying spree. While other major funds are slowing down, ARK clearly sees something the rest are missing and are viewing this volatile time as a window of opportunity. ARK's track record in the past YTD is incredible to say the least. With Cathie Wood at the helm, they have become household names, and for investors like me with science degrees and positioned within innovative disruption, she is a definite role model. In today's video, we are going to be going over what ARK is buying and why they're buying it. We have a ton to get into, but before we get it, Webull has improved their promo. They are now offering 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This is a complete no-brainer. Webull is a 0% commissions trading platform, and they offer some of the best analytics in the game. The offer ends soon, guys. Don't sleep on it. I just started a Patreon page. I'm going to be posting every single one of my trades moving throughout 2021. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. I'll be releasing behind the scenes, early content, and my own personal spreadsheets. I would really also appreciate it. It's a way for you to support the channel. The link is in my description if that interests you. And without further ado, let's get after it. All right, the first company I want to talk about is absolutely fascinating for a science and investor nerd like me. The company is called Berkeley Lights, trades under ticker symbol BLI. ARK Invest just scooped up 157,000 shares of their company and is clearly very bullish on them. Who are they? What do they do? Berkeley Lights essentially allows companies who are trying to access individual living cells, like the ones in our body and our organs. Berkeley Lights allows access to the best ones and at a fraction of the time than competitors can provide. They have thousands of cells and can allow companies who need certain cells access to better phenotypic, so how they look, genotypic, so the genes in them, and imaging info for each single cell on many dimensions. Berkeley just had its IPO a few months ago in July 2020 and is already up almost 30%. They have a market cap of $5.4 billion. They have rapidly been increasing revenue, generated $56 million in revenue in 2019, and cut their losses substantially with negative $18.3 million compared with just 1 year earlier, $23 million. I really like their business model. This is an area of demand currently, with more companies needing cell lines and modeling. Berkeley Lights is very well positioned for the coming landscape. One thing I love about their company is they have a current ratio of 11.41, indicating far more assets relative to liabilities, and they have a decent cash position of $237 million. And importantly, in Cathie Wood and ARK Invest's opinion, is a very great time to buy. All right, moving on to one of the biggest pharma companies in the world. Takeda pharmaceutical company trading on the NYSE under ticker symbol TAK, hovering around $18. Who is Takeda? What do they do? Why is Cathie Wood and ARK Invest so bullish on them right now? Takeda is a Japanese multinational pharmaceutical and biopharmaceutical company. If you have been paying attention to the current landscape and investor sentiments, you will be more than aware of the intense bullishness in the biopharm and biotech industries as of late. Many are noticing that governments and populations are placing higher precedence on health, biopharm, and the well-being of others than in years previous. And by golly, does ARK Invest ever agree? ARK Invest just inked in 360,000 shares of this fascinating company. They have been buying up biopharma companies left, right, and center. Takeda is the largest pharma company in Asia and one of the top 20 largest pharma companies in the world by revenue. They are giant, to say the least. They have their hands in absolutely everything. They're striving towards better health for patients worldwide through leading innovation in medicine. They're ethical. Drugs are marketed in around 100 countries worldwide. Looking at their charting, they have been drastically decreasing in value over the last 2 years. They're down over 40% since highs in January 2018, and many are expecting a bounce back. These low valuations may represent a great window. They have a market cap of around $56 billion, a fairly stable beta value of 1.09, indicating minimal volatility, an EPS of 0.81 in the TTM, and are very undervalued currently. Now, why are analysts so bullish on this company? Well, in the calendar year 2020, Takeda generated, get this, $3.29 trillion in revenue. Trillion. That's trillion with a T, baby. They generated a fraction of this in terms of earnings. However, this is hardly a minimal amount. $44.24 billion in earnings. Now, their earnings have actually been decreasing the past 3 years as their revenue increases. However, many expect this to reverse, and Cathie Wood and ARK Invest clearly see this as a great long-term buy and hold. All right, moving right along. Next company I want to talk about is Surface Oncology, trading under my favorite ticker symbol going right now, SURF. Along with being one of my favorite ticker symbols, Surface Oncology is also one of my favorite companies, and ARK Invest and Cathie Wood seemingly agree. These guys are up over 700% since just March and are seemingly on an unstoppable quest. They were founded in 2014 and are working on immuno-oncology research. This is the study and the treatment of cancer. They are seeking to increase response rates, response quality and durability, and long-term survival through their unique approach. They essentially use the body's own immune system to combat cancer. They are developing antibody immunotherapy candidates to enable a robust immune response. They do have a good pipeline with 2 products in preclinical and 3 in phase 1 that are showing promising results. ARK just bought up over 200,000 shares of Surface and are very bullish on oncology in general and especially these emerging smaller companies. They are a small cap company with a market cap of around 490 million. They are quite volatile with a beta of 2.08. However, this is just because of their huge run up lately. They have an EPS of negative 0.74 and have a very nice current ratio of 7.94. They had a relatively rough year in 2019 with only 15 million in revenue compared with almost 60 million in 2018. The health situation has been rough on this company's revenue. However, investors and analysts don't seem too concerned about this. They're sitting at a 1.7 in between a strong buy and a buy. I do think this is a fascinating company with big prospects. I will be keeping a close eye on them and their revenue in the coming months and weeks. Lastly, I want to talk about one of my favorite companies personally. These guys are one of my biggest holdings, Intellia Therapeutics. If you have watched my channel before, you will know just how much I like this company and Crispr. If you haven't heard of Crispr, I'll get right into it. I first told my subscribers to purchase shares at $17 and they are now sitting at around $84 per share. Few companies have had a better year than Intellia, and I've been continuously talking about just how big I think this company is going to be. They are one of ARK Invest's largest holdings now, and what's more is that ARK continues to purchase more shares. Intellia is focused on the CRISPR-Cas9 system, which you can think of as essentially molecular scissors. These scissors have the ability to cut out problematic gene sequences, mutations, and replace it with the correct gene. Therefore, diseases caused by mutations in the gene sequence theoretically be alleviated and actually have been in past studies. They are targeting acute myeloid leukemia, angioedema, and many other illnesses and have a huge year planned up. They plan to nominate at least one new development candidate in 2021. They ended 2020 with a strong financial position of 597 million in cash, planning on expanding their pipeline. They are acting on hemophilia and other cell therapies. They are a medium cap company sitting at $5 billion. They are very volatile with a 2.08. However, Cathie Wood and ARK Invest obviously see this just increasing in value in the coming weeks, months, and years. Anyways, guys, I hope you like these picks. ARK Invest does pick a lot of companies. However, I like to sift through these and pick my favorites. I will be doing more of these ARK Invest updates. I really like their company. I am positioned myself within innovative disruption, and I do have a science degree. They tend to focus on science companies. So, it just works well with my own goals and interests, and I do believe innovative disruption is the way of the future. Don't forget about the Webull promo, 4 free stocks worth up to $3,700. All you have to do is 1, sign up, 2, open an account, and 3, deposit in at least $100 using the link in my description. This, in my opinion, is a complete no-brainer. They are a 0% commissions trading platform and offer some of the best analytics in the game. Check out my Patreon page. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much to all those who have pledged. It really does mean the world to me. I will be posting all of my trades throughout 2021. You don't want to miss that. I finished 2020 with over a 50% ROI. It's a really cool community. Lots of nice discussions there. Check it out. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for the continued support. Hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button. Take care, everyone. Happy trading. Cheers.